Dickosaurus Podcast.
Okay. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is episode 19 of Dickosaur. Episode 19. Yes. Woo!
Yay.
Yes. Welcome back. I am your host, Michelle. Anna.
Molly.
And Melissa.
Woo woo. Yes. Welcome back. Welcome back. Today's episode, we're just going to have a little bit of fun with knowledge and some info. I will be spewing some pretty good random facts and then probably just discuss whichever fact kind of caught us off guard or is interesting to us. So if you guys have any interesting trivia facts, you can just comment down below. That way we can have a look-see. So anyway, we are just going to start off here. Let's see. Did you guys know that avocados are a fruit, not a vegetable?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I always get confused of what's considered a fruit and what's considered a vegetable. It usually used to be,
Wasn't it the seed?
yeah, if they have
Has the-
seeds, it's a fruit, right?
Well, there's a third category where they're called vegetable fruits, where they kind of go in
Both?
between. I think.
Let me guess, is that like a tomato?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, that would make sense because people could eat the tomato like as is,
Right.
like a fruit, and then you can cook it as well with other dishes.
I don't know. Because I was like, seeds like in the thing. Because like, I don't know why, but I automatically thought of bell peppers and like the seeds inside them. Like,
I would think that would fall under the,
Like the-
vegetable fruit thing.
yeah, that's like what I immediately
because you can
thought
eat
of.
that raw too. Bell peppers.
Yeah, I like it raw. Just kidding. I do, okay? You dirty minds. Eating vegetables are good for you.
She says dirty minds, but if you saw her face, you could tell that she was thinking.
Yeah, watch the
thinking dirty.
YouTube video. You were thinking that.
But you said it.
Ew. Anyway, yeah, they are technically considered a single-seeded berry. Believe it or not, they're a berry.
It's a berry.
Apparently. Well,
They
what
come-
makes
they
a
grow on
berry?
a
Then?
tree, innit?
They do grow on trees. Yes.
I heard they take up a lot of water. Like they use a lot of water to.
I don't know. I've never seen an avocado tree.
Like watering the tree.
I don't know if it's like watering the tree, but people who are like environmentally, what's that word? But they're trying like be more. I don't know what that word is, but like they care about the environment and stuff, and they like are just more cautious of it. And they're like, you shouldn't eat avocados because they use up a lot of water. But I'm like, but I don't understand unless they're talking about like avocado farms and like kind of where they mass
Produce it.
produce them, then I guess that makes sense.
Oh.
Because, we're all humans and we all destroy the earth.
Did you guys also know with avocados? I don't know if you guys know about the whole vegan thing with avocados.
No.
You guys don't know? Oh my god, I went down a rabbit hole with this. So apparently, because you know how vegans a lot of the times they're vegan because they
Don't eat anything animal byproducts.
animal byproducts, right?
Yeah.
And so avocados and almonds actually, a lot of people are fighting on this because avocados and almonds, they use bees to pollinate. And so the bees are not free bees, I guess you can say. They're actual moving beehives that people have. And they come and they force them to pollinate in order for avocados and almonds to grow. And so therefore there's a whole debate on whether
It's vegan or not.
it's vegan or not because they're forcing bees to populate or pollinate.
But you know what? That I heard that
flowers.
there's like two different types of vegans anyway. One that actually
Yeah.
care because like they want to be healthy and sound of choice.
Mm-hmm.
Like a healthy lifestyle. And the other one is like they just want to like be cool or like
Yeah.
it's all hype.
Yeah. But that's the whole like debate right now with that,
Dang.
because
That's true. I agree with that because like that, those are like the cows and like how they do milk
yeah.
too. That's actually kind of very
Yeah,
sad.
and so yeah, it's
for the
sad because what they
cows.
do is basically they live on trucks pretty much, and then they come in, make the bees come in, pollinate it, take the bees back, and then they go to a different farm and they do that.
Dang.
And so people are like, is that
Is that kind of playing devil's advocate here? Is that really what do you call it? Animal abuse, insect abuse, though.
They're manipulating it, but I don't
but they
know. if
from
it
what
is. That's
I've
they're
read is that they
asking.
die quicker. The bees are dying quicker because they're doing it like that. They're
It's
forcing
not
them
natural.
to do it. Yeah, it's not natural.
Makes sense.
And so
Oh,
a lot
okay.
of bees die in the process of doing
Okay.
it because
Okay.
they're taking them, moving them, taking their hives, moving them back and forth, kind of thing. And so it's killing the bees.
Dang. And we need the bees, guys. They're different from wasps. Educate yourself.
Yeah. So
Who the hell is advocating for wasps?
They're not educating it, advocating for it. They're
Oh.
just dumb.
I was going to say,
Or
who
ignorant.
the hell is that advocating wasps?
Like I
There's something wrong with you.
and plus the bees are cute.
The only thing I
Actually,
know
I
that
think
wasps
so.
do, I think they eat mosquitoes, don't they not?
Do they? I don't know. I heard that they just
I don't
are
know.
very
Not enough,
invasive.
because we still got a ton of mosquitoes. But then
I
again,
think
we're
it's
killing the
something-
wasps. So,
Yeah, that's true. We're killing the wasps,
Yeah.
but then they can kill us.
yeah, they can.
And I feel like bees know how to like stay out of other people's business.
That's true.
You know.
They mind their own. Okay, well, wow, interesting. Lots of avocado info there.
Oh wait, one more thing before you go.
Yeah.
If I had the money, I heard that you can have your own bee farm, and I would do that
I would do that.
to make them be able to live, and plus I want to make
Yeah.
our Earth, live longer.
Yeah, if I had my own house,
Yes,
I would have one in the
Yes,
backyard.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I think Morgan Freeman does that. He bought
Oh.
like acres and acres just to have a bee farm
Yeah.
type of thing. No, well, I wouldn't say farm, but bee sanctuary type thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has that, and our dental hygienist actually has her own little bee keep.
Oh,
That she does.
yeah. See, I was watching. I think Emmy Made. She's like a little YouTube food person.
Oh, that's the Asian chick.
Yeah,
huh?
she's the Asian chick.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah, and she has her own little beehive thingy too, and she's teaching you how to
maintain it.
and stuff like that, and how like the bees work and how the queens work and things like that. And I'm like, oh my god, this is
Ooh,
really
bless you.
interesting. I kind of
felt the
want to
wind in
do
that.
it. So,
Right? I want to too.
Mhm.
And also, it's good for the environment.
Yeah, and you get free honey.
That helps with allergies too.
I was
Yeah.
like, you sure you can take care of the bees?
Yes, they're different from plants. Okay.
It's like we can barely take care
I
of
don't know about
plants.
that.
I
They're
don't
both
know.
living things.
No comment.
Yeah, no comment.
We bought plants that were already like close to blooming, and we barely could keep those.
Okay,
alive.
first of all, it was not us. It was the weather.
Second
It was.
of all,
It's been really cold. Okay.
I was gonna
It's
say.
just now it's starting to get
I
hot.
heard that flowers are very temperamental anyway.
Yeah.
Like, very
Well, I mean,
temperamental.
but again, we also tried doing vegetables too.
Like
fruits.
didn't know, but like you have to know if you really care about your plants in general, but whether it be like vegetables or flowers, you have to actually know like the pH level of your soil. You gotta have the right. That's why I said like I heard that flowers are really temperamental. You have to know how to do it. They're dramatic.
Super dramatic.
As they should be, because they're so part of all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, well, on to our next random true fact. The Eiffel Tower can be 15 centimeters taller during the summer.
What?
The
Is
ground.
Isn't it because of the metal?
Yes.
Wait, the
like,
ground or the metal?
the metal is taller.
Oh.
Wait, does that make sense? Is that like scientifically
Like why?
Yeah, it says it's due to the thermal expansion, meaning when the iron
Oh.
heats up, the particles expand due to like
Something
kinetic energy.
How
So.
15 centimeters? How is that? What is that in feet? I'm looking it up.
Inches.
Or inches, yeah.
15 inches?
15,
15 centimeters.
in inches.
Oh.
15.
Did I say centimeters? Oh. Yeah, because
That's 5.9
Inches.
Like 6 inches, so half of
Half
foot.
a foot.
So half a foot. Wow, that's a
Wow.
lot, actually. But yeah, it's due to, you know,
crazy.
when things heat up, they tend to, you know, expand.
You said
expand, I guess.
expand, and I think it's supposed to be like this, right? But why I think like this,
This
too?
way. It's always, you know, wide and tall, I'm sure.
I wish I could
Because when we
too.
expand,
Just
we
kidding.
go this way,
Yeah, we do.
never this way.
No, not at all. So yeah, a little bit of a science thing there. Next fact is me and Lissa's favorite. Trypophobia
Ooh, no.
is the fear of closely packed holes.
I'm already starting.
And I'm already starting to get goosebumps just thinking about it. Or more specifically, it's like an aversion to the sight of irregular patterns or clusters of small holes or bumps. So, if anyone knows, me and Liz have trypophobia, and it's like the definition says, it's anything that's like holy and they're like close together, and it just kind of it creeps us out.
makes me want to throw up, and it gives me like,
Okay, so I kind of have a question then. What do you guys do when you look at your own nose? In the-
That's
I
Because
think
that
it's
has
different.
holes.
like-
I think
see-
as long as there's more than one, like more than 2 holes, like if it's a group of holes.
I don't know. Like sometimes it depends on what it is. So
Like-
say if
You know what
like
I
on my
mean?
nose,
Yeah.
it's fine with my nose, but there's other things when I look at it, it just grosses me out. Like it has to deal with holes. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's bigger or smaller. At first I thought it was smaller holes, but one time I looked at like a gate, you know, like those gates that crisscross and there's like the holes in the gate. One time I looked at that and like a bag or something was stuck on it and it kind of like got
Filled
really
it in?
bumpy.
Yeah.
And I looked at it and I was like, oh no, no, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah, there's. I think there's different. What's the word? Levels of how you feel about it. Like that. Like what Liz just described. That wouldn't bother me.
Oh.
So hers is more heightened than mine.
Yeah.
So for her, she says,
Special, right, Molly?
Yeah.
she says hers makes her want to feel like she wants to throw up.
Yeah.
Me, I get like creepy crawly. I get tingly.
You
I
get
get
grossed
goosebumps.
out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Goosebumps and stuff like that. So it's not fun. So it's funny because like I had told Chow that I have that, and he's like, "What is that?" So I explained it to him. It's when you know those clusters of like small holes and bumps or whatever, and he's like, "So." He's like, "So, give me an example," because he was still totally confused. And I'm like, "Okay, imagine like the center of a sunflower, like a fully bloomed sunflower, and in the center of it, it's like clustered with like the sunflower seeds or whatever. Yeah, that trips me up. I'm getting goosebumps right now just thinking about it. So there's that, and then those decor flowers that you see at Michael's and
it's
stuff.
those lotus seeds. Those
it
lotus,
lotus seeds
like the
thingy?
flower.
Yeah.
with the
That
seeds in it,
circulated.
yeah.
There was something like that circulated on social media for a long time.
Yes, I know exactly what
Yeah.
you mean. And people were claiming
It
that it was
triggered
somebody's. They were saying that it was somebody's
Nipple?
nipple
Yeah.
areolas or
Yeah.
whatever. Like if you don't clean your bra or whatever, and it gets like infected, and it gets all holy and stuff
It's
comes out of it.
nasty.
Oh!
But what ended up happening was someone just photoshopped that, right?
Yes. Yes, it was just photoshopped, and really it was like a flower instead. But still, it was disgusting. Because it was just yes.
You guys,
I don't
you guys
know.
got grossed out, and I was like, "Can that happen?" Like, I just got, I got more intrigued. I,
I
was
think
like, "Oh,
for me, like mine isn't as severe these two, but I think if it involves like flesh,
Yeah, flesh.
I can't
one
do
thing I
that.
can't do it.
flesh that looks like that."
yeah, that has that, then I can't do that. But with everything else, I'm fine with.
Like pimple popping, I can't look. I can't watch that crap.
Oh,
Like,
I'm very
squeezing it out.
picky on those. On
Yeah, like
those.
people like squeezing it out. That's gross to me. I can't do it.
Oh, see, that's the weird of me because I, even though it's gross, I like watching it.
It's like if it's the dry kinds, I'm okay with.
Like
But if
because
it's,
I've
like, the wet
seen
ones,
some people's like pores that are really, really bad, and then they're really, really big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And they're
That's
like poking it out, and you can see multiple holes. Ugh. I can't do it.
yeah, that's
okay?
like that's why I asked if how do you guys feel about your nose?
My
Looking
nose
at
is
your
fine.
I think
It's
it's
not
different because
big.
it's on us and we see it
Oh.
all the time.
Okay.
So it's not that big a deal. But it has to be, yeah, it's just somebody else or something else. And it's
Dang.
just gross. to me. So
Dang.
it's just
like the frog that has like the skin on the back that has holes.
okay. Stop.
You know, you guys, I must be the outlier because I like things like that would gross me out or trip me out, but also I would be like,
Yeah, I'm
Let me
intrigued.
know more.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. Like with the frog thing, I'm intrigued, but I'm just like, oh, that must hurt.
but let me know some more. And anyway, you can
Anyway,
skip on when you're ready because y'all
Yeah,
are getting
no,
grossed
so-
she
out.
kind of dozed off in space so half the time you
That's
were.
how she's staying. That's how she's being safe. She zones out so she can be safe.
I disassociate.
Yeah.
Come
So-
back, Melissa.
So if you guys are still confused, we'll insert a photo here of an example.
oh no. Well, I think
No, go look it up.
Oh yeah, or go
go
look it up.
Go look it up. It's better.
Oh,
Just
no,
put
that's
tripo,
gross.
and then everything will pop up.
Yes, Trypo. TRYPOPHOBIA. So if you're curious enough to see what grosses me and Liz out, then go ahead. You know.
Well, look at your own precaution. Or how do you say? Watch. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Viewer discretion.
That
is advised.
disclaimer: we are not responsible for you developing a phobia to that. So watch at your own risk, or look it up at your own risk. Yeah.
Okay, moving on. The next fact is also a phobia. It's allodoxophobia is the fear of other people's opinions.
Oh.
I guess it's a rare social phobia that's characterized by an irrational and overwhelming fear of what other people think.
Like, do they act a certain way?
So
You know,
these
it
are kind
doesn't
of like
say.
people pleasers in a way. Is it people pleasers?
I would
Where
say
they're afraid to say no to people.
But I'm trying to think of like how, because usually phobias are like the extremes, like how you guys reacted to the holes is what I'm thinking. This must be like they literally
That's how they feel.
are so afraid that they can't do anything.
Oh.
You know, because that's different from people pleasing in my mind. So
Oh, that is, yeah.
yeah, so I'm trying to think like they're so afraid of other people's opinions, they just go, yeah. You know,
yeah. I agree. It's
that's what I'm
it's
thinking.
taxing to them. Like it physically it just debilitates them
Like
because
how-
they can't.
Yeah, it's debilitating and it's like taxing, just like how you cannot look at the
ugh.
holes.
So
So that's what I'm thinking. That's probably what that is.
Yeah. So
Aw, that's so
allodoxophobia. It is
sad.
very sad.
You need a hug.
That's your opinion? They're like, that's
They'll
your
be like,
opinion? And no.
Not everybody can think that way like you guys. Okay.
Okay. Oh, here's one. Australia is actually wider than the moon. So, yeah. The moon sits at 3,400 kilometers in diameter, while Australia's diameter from east to west is almost 4,000 kilometers. I just said the same word two different ways. But anyway,
Yeah, I was just about to
Wow.
say that.
yeah, so Australia's wider than the moon. Can you believe that?
Oh, that's so sad. And it's colonized.
And
Because there's indigenous people. The
Yes.
aboriginals. And so you imagine you have all this like land mass and then all those people, colonizers came and colonized.
oh, another trivia thing about Australia, at least it's what Chow tells me, is that all the Australians, aside from the indigenous people, they are actually descendants from British prisoners that were sent there as like as their life sentence prison thing back in the day.
So they just threw them up there.
So I wonder how they created the Aussie accent then.
It's kind of like, oh, see, I went down a whole rabbit hole too. With Southern accents, it's actually from British accents.
Yes.
It's because of we were. I forgot how it goes, but the reason why we have a Southern accents is from British, pretty much. So it's kind of like that, where it kind of evolves over time, and it just becomes like lazier and lazier and lazier.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And that's exactly it. Like Australia is Great Britain's country, like countryside, like south.
Oh, wow.
Southern.
Because if you think about it, if you listen to like a British person talk and then an Australian person talk, Australians have more of a twang to their talk.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting to know that little fact that they're all descendants of prisoners.
The language. It's just
All
like
I think of is the Australian. What's his name?
Keith Urban
Yeah.
or
Right. That's a thought.
Oh, you're talking about
What's his
that
name?
guy. He passed away. The crocodile
Steve
hunter.
Irwin?
Oh, Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
Aww.
Right there is a. So what do you
Yeah,
say?
He's
see,
so
if you,
sweet.
if you listen to him talk compared to, say, oh my God, give me a British actor, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh yeah.
Cumberbatch. Yeah, if you listen to them talk, you can totally tell.
His,
different-
his
Yes.
penguin. His penguin.
Penguins.
Aw.
So yeah, so that's another little.
Oh, you know his
Trivial
his
fact.
son. Sorry, this is sidetracked. His son is continuing on in his footsteps
Yeah,
with the
that's
animals.
He's exactly like his dad. His like enthusiasm and the way he talks is totally his dad.
Yeah. And capybara. Sorry, just thought about it. Our own capybara.
Yeah.
That's what the capybara did when he,
You should
His,
insert photo of what they look like. So
side by
picture
side. Cover my face if you need to. Have that
So
this
funny.
capybara. Look at that capybara. Sorry. I just love capybara.
Okay. Moving on. The word mellifluous, I think that's how you say it. Mellifluous is a sound that is pleasingly smooth and musical to hear. Mellifluous. Mellifluous.
You said it sounds.
It's a sound that is pleasingly smooth and musical
Like
to
the
hear.
word?
No, I think it's just any sound.
Yeah, any
that-
sound.
That's pleasing to the ear. That's the
Oh.
word to describe it.
Yeah. Because you know how the
Kind of
people...
like ASMR stuff then.
Yeah, yeah. When I see that, I think of
I think it was sirens. I don't know why.
like the mermaid sirens.
yeah, like
Oh,
just
okay.
imagine like how pretty it must have been to
entrancing.
entrance you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. It's sirens.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I hate that hanging out with you guys made me think of this. Because I'm thinking of like Ice Age where like they're singing and it's all pretty and turns out that it's someone ugly.
I was gonna be like, oh, Captain.
That's what I thought of.
He's all like, that's me.
That's like immediately what I thought of, and I was like, I hate you guys because I just saw it in my mind. Because you know how they were singing, and then when like the song, the ones that didn't get entranced, they were like, oh my god.
So yes, mellifluous.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, correct me if I said it wrong, but yeah, that's what it is. Okay, next one. The Spice Girls were originally a band called Touch. Did you know that?
No, I did not know
Oh
that.
yes, they were originally called Touch, and according to Mel C, she says when we first started with the name Touch, we were pretty bland. She told this to The Guardian in 2018. We felt like we had to fit into a mold.
Oh.
So, due to that, they changed their name to the Spice Girls.
Wow, that's funny because they were bland and then like they literally turned into Spice Girls.
That's cool. Yep. And then continue on from the Spice Girls. Emma Bunton, which is Baby Spice.
That's the blonde hair one.
Yes,
The one with
pigtails.
pigtails
Okay.
all the time.
Yeah. Apparently, she auditioned for the role of Bianca Butcher in EastEnders. I don't know if any of you guys know what
No,
that is.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay. Well, neither do I. So, I mean, but apparently
it's a
she.
soap opera.
It is soap. Yeah, it's a small part. And she was trying for a full-time role, but she lost the part to a Patsy Palmer. But she ended up auditioning for the Spice Girls not long after, and she became Baby Spice.
Oh, it turned out good in the end.
Yeah. I remember the Spice Girls. It was kind of like after my kind of like at the end of my time towards Lys's time.
Yeah.
So, sadly to say, I wasn't into them back then. So
So.
it wasn't.
Oh
until I
man,
was
whenever they
older.
played for the London Olympics,
Oh,
I was like, yes.
okay. So, next one. It's kind of sciencey. Human teeth are the only part of the body that cannot heal themselves.
That makes sense because when you lose your teeth, then
They're
that's it.
gone.
Once it's dead, it's dead.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, it's because the teeth are coated in enamel, which is not a living tissue.
So isn't teeth like bone? Aren't they bones technically? Because I'm thinking of the show Bones, like because their teeth are intact. So aren't they bones?
You know, I've heard an argument or like an argument where some people will say they are teeth and then other people say that they're not.
Then what
Or
are
I
they?
mean bones. They're not, they are bones and then the other side says that they're not bones. But I forget what they were calling them since they think it's not bones.
Well, me and my dumb self, but when you think about it, when you think of bones, it's not really like a living matter. It's everything around the bone that's living. Whereas our teeth, it actually has nerves inside the teeth. So it's not really a
Alive.
bone. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wonder how, when we were younger, we had small teeth, and then we were able to grow another set of teeth.
Oh, when you're
'cause-
born with two sets.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think Molly's saying it because if it's not like.
Because technically, your bones can't do that. Like if you break
then
it,
that's why
and then
then
it
you
grows a new one.
Would you agree that it's not bones then? Would you side with that argument that they're not bones since you were?
I mean, I see like both sides to
I just want
it.
to know what the heck it is then. You know.
Yeah, but then like Melissa said, how there's nerves in it
Yeah.
too.
And as what they said, it's covered in enamel, which is what's hard,
Yeah.
the hard part.
Interesting.
So it's like, I don't think it's actually bone. It gets left behind like bone,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's bone.
Maybe it's like a calcified something.
I don't know. We'll have to look that up and debate that amongst ourselves later.
I don't know.
Okay, so moving on. It is illegal to own just one guinea pig in Switzerland because it's considered animal abuse due to them being social beings and they actually get lonely.
When you say
Guinea
guinea pig, all I
pigs?
think of
Yeah.
is Doctor
Oh.
Doolittle.
Aww.
Like, I've never owned a guinea pig, but if I were to need to adopt one or whatever, I totally would.
Wait, probably want to adopt two, but yeah.
Yeah, well, two, yes, because I think guinea pigs are so cute.
I didn't know they're sociable.
Yeah, you know, I've scrolling through TikTok, I've gotten onto guinea pig talk, and there's a guy. I don't know if he lives in the States or if he's in Europe somewhere, but lots of people actually have shed full of guinea pigs. Like they have their own little city inside of the sheds.
Cute.
Yeah, there's little they literally make it look like little neighborhoods. So you walk in, and there's the main walkway, and then on the sides there's stairs up to different levels and little houses for them all to chill out in.
They live better than us.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Uh-huh.
And of course they chirp or they squeal or whatever the noise that they make. You know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So whenever they knock on the door, you can hear them all squeaking inside because they know it's feeding time.
So cute.
Speaking of guinea pigs, I think it's guinea pigs. Is it guinea pigs? I don't remember. But my coworker was listening to a podcast and they were explaining, I think it's guinea pigs, that they have their own language.
Oh,
Like
wow.
they're actually
intelligent beings.
Yeah, they're intelligent beings. They have their own language, and they actually are not really racist, but they don't associate with others who don't sound like them.
Oh wow, they're intelligent beings enough to where they do what human beings do.
Yeah, they have native
have
languages.
outcasts?
Yes, and they don't associate with those who don't
They
sound like them.
discriminate
Yes.
basically.
Yes,
That's like our
That's so
that
sad.
one girl that we went to church with, or her guinea pig.
Oh yeah, she had guinea pigs.
Her guinea pig fights with her dog.
Did she actually hurt? Remember she said that her guinea pig actually bit the dog.
Bit the dog because she was
It's a
protecting.
huge dog.
It's a huge
Oh.
dog,
It's like a
and
lab.
the guinea pig
Oh.
was
It's a male
protecting
guinea pig.
her.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he's very protective of her.
so the guinea pig will go off on the dog.
Aw, that's so cute.
And the dog is a little puppy, so it's just like kids fighting.
Yeah. I could totally see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, guinea pigs are really cute. The sounds they make is cute. They are, what is it? They're potty trained, so wherever you would set aside an area for them to go pee and poop in, that's what they'll go do.
Really?
As well. Uh-huh.
If you guys ever get one,
So then are they more intelligent than hamsters then?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, quite literally, you can let one roam your house.
but they're like huge though.
They are big. And like, remember our friend that you said that has a guinea pig?
She has like 2.
I talked to her. Yeah, she has 2. And I said, I think I've seen where like, because the male one, remember I said he's overprotective? He would like drag his lower body like dogs do, and his hind legs would be like this. Like this. And he'll like just drag when he's lazy. And I'm like, oh my God. How did you teach him that? And she's like, no, he just started doing that. He's dramatic. I'm like, oh my God, okay.
Oh, that's so funny. When I was going to school to be a vet tech, we always would have animals each semester to like take care of and to learn off of. And when we were doing exotics or small animal stuff, we had guinea pigs.
Oh.
And they were just so cute to take care of, and we would have like their coats, their fur would be like different textures. There's like the typical one, the smooth one, like Rodney off of Dr. Dolittle. There's those, and then there's other ones that look like they have bedhead.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah, the little furs are like whirly, so they just look like bedhead. It was so cute. I was like, oh my God.
I'm trying to imagine their hair sticking out like this.
Oh.
Yeah, so super cute, super sweet animals.
Aw.
So, but yeah, in Switzerland, it's illegal to have just one. So you need to buy two.
That's kind of cool though, because they don't want you to basically abuse them.
Emotional abuse
Yes.
is what it is, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to the next one. The ancient Romans used to drop a piece of toast into their wine for good health. Hence why we raise a toast. Everybody's faces. Watch the YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, hence why we raise a toast. Because they put a piece of toast in their wine.
It's funny we raise a toast, but not with the wine. Like usually it's like champagne.
Wine, champagne, whatever.
But
A toast is a toast.
Wow.
Yeah, when I read that, I was like, huh, that is totally interesting and funny. Let's see. The heart of a shrimp is located in its head. They also have an open circulatory system, which means they have no arteries and their organs float directly in the blood.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's weird.
I always
Yeah.
wondered that whenever I chew on shrimp. Like,
am I
Wow.
eating the organs?
no,
She's
it's like,
talking good.
no, it's always just like
She's being very transparent now. No
it's
judgment
like,
here.
Because,
No,
okay,
you're right, you're
Yeah,
right.
when you crunch on it, it's just meat. Okay, and then when you're actually prepping it, it's just you remove the head, the legs, the shell, and then the vein in the back. So it's kind of like
Where's
Where's
the heart,
everything else?
stomach, liver? That does make sense.
see, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I always wondered.
Not me. I'm just eating. As long as the veins cleaned off, I'm good.
Well, then I'm nasty because I just eat it whole whenever they fry it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I just go.
Well, I take the head off at least.
Sometimes, depending on how much work I want to do. If I'm lazy.
I don't want it staring at me with the black eyeballs.
Yeah, those
No.
beady eyeballs are just kind of like, ugh. I got
no,
it.
I gotta take that
the head
off.
off.
You gotta be like Atlantis. She's like Atlantis, where he's all, don't forget to eat the head. That's where all the nutrients are at.
I'm like
It
little-
is. That makes sense then.
Oh.
Because you said all the nutrients are, all of
The heart and the brain
are
or
in the
whatever.
head. So then that makes sense what they said.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like I'm Littlefoot in the first movie where he's chewing on branches. That's how I feel like when I'm chewing on the whole shrimp with the shell. That's
Oh,
how I feel like.
Yeah.
I can do it with the shell on the body, but like the legs and the head has to go.
No, I can't. It has to be
Depends
peeled.
on how lazy I am. I just go.
Mm. No thanks. Okay, so this one, I think we all knew this one, or at least us four. Amy Poehler was only 7 years older than Rachel McAdams when she took on the role of Cool Mom in Mean Girls.
Yeah, I heard that.
Like
She was actually
Rachel,
pretty old. I mean, for her role.
yeah, Rachel was 25 as Regina George, and Amy was 32 as her mom. So, yeah. Yes. So, yeah, that was interesting. Let's see. People are more creative in the shower.
That's why I need to record stuff when I'm in the shower. Me and Liz talk about this all the time. Like, I would be like, ooh, that was a really good riff. I just said, like, ooh, or whatever, I'm thinking in my mind. Or I'm singing out. I'm like, and the acoustics in the bathroom. That's why we need something like, boop, record.
The reason why is when we take a warm shower, we experience an increased dopamine flow that makes us more creative. So
I'm just so mad because I'm like, me and Liz, didn't we literally have this conversation? Like, we
think
wish
so,
that
yeah.
we could record something in the bathroom. Because sometimes that's where we're like either on the
Or-
toilet
yeah.
or in
It's like, it's not in the
something
shower, it's on the
bathroom.
toilet.
Yeah, something in the bathroom.
Yeah, it's in the toilet.
that
actually.
just keeps.
Y'all need a a video record, or not video,
That,
tape,
like-
a voice recorder in the
Yeah, and then I'm
bathroom.
like, oh, I gotta record it, and I
Pumps
record it,
it.
and I'm like, how'd it go again? It's like, oh, it's gone.
You know, there's been times where I would be like, I think I've had to like if I'm in the shower and then I think of something, I'm like, hurry up, I gotta go record it. I'm gonna forget it, and I'll come out and I'll record it.
Oh,
There's
well, it's
times I
just you
record
and
that.
Mike at home. You might as well just run out naked.
Well, I'm not trying to fall over, and then plus I'm already in the shower. I was like, might as well get it, you know?
that's when you go.
Because usually those are when I'm just doing my body washes, you know? Like, I
Yeah,
already
yeah.
did a full shower. So I'm just like, it usually doesn't take me long. I go, I'm going to forget it. I know I'm going to forget it.
I was gonna say y'all should have an Alexa in the bathroom.
Yeah,
So you'd be
like
like, Alexa,
Siri.
record this.
Yeah,
No, I
Siri.
want to argue with her. I heard that she is disobedient, that she does not listen. And she
Yeah, I can see that. Alexa, record this. Why?
yeah, or she'll be like,
Oh.
searching for most wanted criminals or something stupid, you know? Like, it'll be
No, I
something
feel like
dumb.
she would like say okay, and then she'll record you, and she's like, I did not get that.
Yeah,
Can you
see?
please do this once again?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny.
Yep, it's due to increased dopamine. So, all you creative people, go take a shower. All right, next one. Baby rabbits are called kits. Kits.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like a group of baby
Kit?
rabbits,
Or just a
or
baby
just
rabbit.
one baby rabbit.
It says baby rabbits. I'm guessing just a baby rabbit in general.
Oh.
That's
So like the word bunny does not mean a baby rabbit. It's just a cuter way of saying a rabbit.
Oh.
So yeah.
So you're saying, oh, look at that kid.
Yeah.
How is it?
Or is it like a. Never mind.
Like a kid of.
I'm trying to
Kit of
see-
rabbits? Kit of rabbits?
No.
I'm trying to explain
Oh.
that in
I
a
was thinking
sentence
group.
too. Yeah, I don't know
Oh.
how. We gotta look that up too.
Yeah, we gotta look that up too. But no, it says here rabbits are called kits.
Oh, okay.
So kind of like how baby kangaroos are called joeys.
Oh.
I think that's cute.
Yeah.
Joey's.
That's cute. Okay, so this next one I think is so cool, and I did not know. But the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland.
Oh, I heard about that.
What?
Why?
Okay, listen. It was apparently chosen because of its connection with dominance and chivalry, as well as purity and innocence in the Celtic mythology.
Yeah, not even for the end, like a real
Oh.
living creature thing, but they just did it out of.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
thinking of like mystical, magical, but not the rest of that.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Oh.
yeah. So when I read that, I was like, ooh, it's like I want. It's like that'd be cool to have a national animal being a unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Just think of Pegasus.
Yes, Pegasus. So yeah, so Scotland, unicorn. Woo!
I want to go to Scotland.
I do too. I would love to go. Let's see.
What?
She's looking at me all weird.
Because I heard that they have really nice people over there. You know?
That's true. I've heard they're very hospitable.
What, Molly?
She liked them Scotland men.
I heard that they're very nice. The
Hey,
people.
Gerard Butler is Scottish.
I
so
actually
he's
like
very
his accent. He seems very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, next one. The first aeroplane flew on December 17th, 1903. Wilbur and Orville Wright made 4 brief flights at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, with their first powered aircraft, aka the first airplane.
That's like so. What is that word? Like it's like how can you when you make stuff like that? Like it's like a event changing like history or time in history. Like you're thinking of how to create an airplane. Like
Like, yeah.
that's like something that you can't think. Like nobody's ever done it before, and you think that it's gonna work. You know what I mean?
Right. Have you guys seen Studio Ghibli's The Wind Rises?
No.
It's all about that. Like the main story is just the guy who's a engineer, and he gets hired on to make planes for I think during like World War II, like around that time.
Yeah.
And so they were trying to figure out how to make the plane less heavy but fast enough and support enough to hold people in it,
Yeah.
kind of thing. It's a really good movie.
Oh,
Like when you
no.
think about it, watching him like draw all that crap and all that math that he does, and I'm just like, damn man, y'all are really smart.
You have to be smart to be able
Yeah.
to know all that. Wow.
Yeah. Engineers are like a different breed, man.
They are.
Y'all think it's like we think y'all think hard, like super hard. We assume that, but I'm pretty sure it like comes to you guys fairly
Yeah.
easily.
Because they'd be like, oh, the wind's doing this is doing that, that's doing that. You have to calculate this into it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
They also have to basically understand how the weather works too. So they have to learn a little bit of meteorology too.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So crazy.
Cool. All right, next one is something that my boys would probably find interesting. Venus is the only planet to spin clockwise, not orbit, but spin on its axis clockwise.
Huh? not rotate. You said, but spin.
It spins because you know how while the planets are orbiting the sun,
Yeah.
they're also spinning as they're orbiting.
Yes.
Okay, so they're saying that Venus is the only planet that spins clockwise.
Like the other way.
No, clockwise is I guess for us the correct way because it goes clockwise.
Yeah.
So
Well, everyone else
That's
goes
what I'm
the
trying to
other way.
understand.
So
How that works.
it's going. Okay, it's going like this, but it's
Uh-huh.
also spinning like
Right.
this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Venus
That's
is going
not
this
clock-
way, this way.
well,
Everyone else is going this way.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I first thought.
Does that make sense?
While still spinning around the sun.
Well,
Because no
still-
matter what, they're spinning around the sun. But they're saying how they're.
Do you need to learn?
Do you need the ball? We need a visual.
Are you getting confused by rotate and orbit?
No.
Okay, then what's confusing?
What's confusing?
Okay, wait. Say that again. Maybe I'm just thinking too hard. Say that
Okay.
again.
Whatever you have in your mind, take it out. So then.
Okay. Yeah.
Empty
okay.
your cup.
Okay.
Venus-
Normally. Okay. So normal. Show me a normal. How other planets. Okay.
Other planets counterclockwise. Okay, so they spin.
To the
This-
left. Left.
Yes,
To
this
right.
Yes, this way,
Uh-huh.
right? Venus is the only planet to spin clockwise, this way.
Right to the left.
But this is orbiting.
Right.
We're talking about the planet in general spin.
Yes. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's
all the planets
crazy.
orbit the same direction, but Venus is okay. Let me start over. All the planets
I think
orbit
she's
the
losing it.
sun
Yes.
in the
Yes.
same direction, right?
Yes.
But they're
And-
also going.
They're also spinning on their axis counterclockwise,
Yes.
okay, around the sun. Whereas Venus is the only planet to
Going the opposite way.
spin the opposite way on its axis.
That's crazy. The only
You
one
got
of
it.
its own.
Yeah.
Because you would think that like they would all go the same.
Yeah, you would think. So it travels around the sun once every 225 Earth days. Okay, but it rotates, meaning spinning on its axis clockwise once every 243 days.
Wow.
So,
Crazy.
oh, that's a lot of science coming in.
Yeah.
But I liked it though. That was cool.
Okay, so next one, nutmeg is a
Hallucinogen.
There you go. Hallucinogen. Ding. This meaning the spice contains myristicin, a natural compound that has mind-altering effects if ingested in large doses.
Oh, that's like if you ingest like what is that? The raw form of vanilla extract, you can get drunk off of it too because there's alcohol in it, isn't it?
Mhm.
That's crazy.
It's just vanilla bean and like vodka.
Oh, is that why?
Mhm, that's all it is. The whole substance is just like vodka.
Like in large doses of that, you'll get drunk.
Oh.
So
and
then
then you leave it in there, and it kind of just like not really ferments, but it kind of just
Merges together.
Stews.
stews together. Yeah, that's vanilla extract. Yeah.
So
Wow.
the nutmeg is a hallucinogen.
That just reminds
That's
me of
crazy.
when people were doing the cinnamon challenge and they ate it like a spoonful.
That's stupid.
You know what's funny? I'm not gonna say, but I've seen people try that, and I was smart and I never did it. And I was just like, I thought the people in front of me was gonna like get hurt seriously because like that dries up everything. You could literally suffocate,
Yes.
or choke. And I'm just like, I knew that was gonna happen, but you guys want to do it, so I'm just watching them, and I'm like, waiting, like, should I help intervene or what? So I just kind of like watch them, and I'm like, they're good, they're still breathing. So I just watch them because I'm like, you can't stop them. They want to do
Yeah,
it, so I
they
just
wanna
go. I
do
just
it.
look, and I'm like, okay, they're
Did
good.
this happen when y'all were in college?
This was in school.
No,
like,
cinnamon
no,
challenge. was
like,
like,
I was
way.
I was in like what, middle school?
cinnamon challenge was like 2010, 11, 12.
Yeah.
This is when I was like about to go into college, and they were doing it.
Wow, why do I
Yeah.
feel like it only happened a few years ago?
No,
Because
no,
that's how
no,
his life
no.
is.
I
Damn, I'm
remember
done.
how old people
Remember,
were when
we're
they did
still eyebrows on fleek. Can you imagine? That's like almost 10 years old now.
Oh my god,
And
yeah.
20, what, 14, 15?
it. Yeah, we're still stuck there.
I'm
Eyebrows
still on
fleek.
eyebrows on fleek. Okay.
Or like legit.
I mean, I'm legit, right?
Yeah.
I don't even know what the new terms are.
I think it's like
nowadays.
Riz.
Riz is
It's like when they have like when they're
Game.
suave, yeah, and they're
When you have
Riz,
game
and then
swap,
like
yeah.
Matthew and your boys would be like yeah, and I'm like, the hell is that?
yee like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird when I hear my kids say that. It's kind of like, what?
Or like hear your boys go yeet, and I'm just like,
Eating them, But anyway, we're old. Yeah. Okay. Next one. Let's see. A 73-year-old bottle of French Burgundy became the most expensive bottle of wine ever sold at auction in 2018, going for $558,000. Wow.
What year is this?
2018.
No, the bottle.
It's a
73-year-old.
in 2018.
it was sold in 2018. Yeah.
So,
So
it's
that
a
means-
1945.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a bottle of 1945 Romani Conti sold at Sotheby for more than 17 times its original estimate of 32,000. God damn.
It better taste good.
I'm pretty sure it's still dry and bitter.
Though I wish that I would have like done something like that so I can open it up. But Mike doesn't like wine, but I would have loved that. That would be really cute.
Yeah.
Oh, your
Okay.
wine would have been perfect to drink if you would have done that when you got married. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be like just right.
It'd be like the Parent Trap. At the end of Parent Trap, where he's like, this is the Lindsay Lohan version where they go and drink with the wine downstairs, and he has like certain wines that he's held on for years, and then his ex-wife asks, "What bottle is this?" Because he was saying like what bottle it was and what event was important, and then she asked, and he was like, "It's the wine from our wedding,"
Oh.
and I was like.
It's the way to Lys's heart, huh?
Yeah.
Little shit like that.
This is the chocolate wrapper that you ate, that you stole from me.
Not even. They'll be like, this is the napkin you wiped your mouth on.
These are the crumbs in the
Like
cookie that
Sheldon.
you forgot you
Yes,
ate.
Sheldon.
I have the DNA. I have the napkin that contains
Leonard
Leonard Nimoy's
DNA. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You mean I can make a clone of Leonard Nimoy?
God. He's so funny.
Okay, so next one. Competitive art used to be an Olympic sport.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I wish we had kept it. There's
Competitive art. I wonder what they would do.
Yeah, like between 1912 and 1948, the international sporting events awarded medals for music, painting, sculpture, and architecture.
I like that, and I wish that they would bring it back. Because if you think about it, it's not just all physical aspects in the Olympics. Like it's kind of like being book smart versus like street smart, or more like emotional intelligence, basically.
Yeah,
But I mean, they still do like art shows and stuff like where they compete too.
Yeah,
it's
but
just
the-
but
that-
not on
it's
an
not the
But
Olympic
then on
Yeah.
an
level.
Olympic
Yeah.
level,
Yeah.
because I feel like that, like I said, like the physical sports, you prepare your body, right? But for art, it's the same thing, but you just prepare like mentally, like okay,
yeah, I
we
think
can do
it's
this.
more mentally and yeah.
But that would be cool. I would love to see that.
I think it just got very commercialized.
Oh,
So it's like you can't really make money off of it, like as you can with athletic people.
That's just the world nowadays.
Yeah, it's not entertainment. Unless you like do it to where you all come into one room. Here's what you get. You guys have 3 hours to create something.
Like Iron Chef.
Yeah,
that's
like
what
Iron
I'm
Chef.
thinking of
Yeah.
though when I think of this.
Yeah, but then I'm
Aw.
pretty sure those people, the competitors, wouldn't be able to do it because there's so many eyes on them.
Well, that's kind of
That's the whole point.
That's
Yeah, the whole point.
Yeah.
And then like knowing the audience, they probably can't really sit that long. And
Yeah, for 3 hours
for 3
watching.
hours watching them.
But I mean, if you have really, really good fans who are a
Yeah.
fan of you and how your whole process works,
Yes.
I think that'd be cool to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
but not sadly at a Olympic level.
No.
Dang.
It's funny, like, because attached to this fact, it says, shame we didn't catch on. The famous pottery scene in Ghost could have won an Olympic medal, as well as an Academy Award for the best screenplay.
Oh, my love.
Have we all seen the movie already?
Ghost?
I don't remember
I've
all
seen
of it.
parts of it.
I've seen parts.
I've always
of
seen
it.
the part where they're at the bank and he tells her to pull out the money and she's all like, $1 million? Or it was like 3 million or I forgot how many million it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't. Okay, I've seen that version, right? But I can't take it seriously because Stephen Chow made like a, a parody movie off of it, and you know how like God, what is his name? R.I.P. Because didn't he pass? The one in the Ghost movie.
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Oh.
He, you know how he comes up from behind the girl, and Stephen Chow, he comes up from behind the girl too, but like she kind of like smacks him, so he falls out, and he comes back and like, let's try it again.
I think I see what you're talking about, but I don't remember what movie it's from.
yeah. I loved that movie.
That's funny. Okay, so next one. Maybe Liz already knew this, but
She
let's
might
see.
know. Yeah.
A chef's hat has 100 pleats. What is it meant to represent?
The ways you can make an egg or cook an egg.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you
I think
know
I
all
remember talking
100
about that.
ways?
No. I don't know
Oh.
all 100 ways
Yeah.
now.
Would that be something we ever want
Wait,
that you would want to explore?
Yes and no. Maybe like 100-day challenge. Every day do a different new way.
Hey, that
That'd
could
be
be a left thing.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Wasn't that a question that we had to do on one of those games that we played?
Yes, it was.
How
We
to
had
cook
to,
an egg.
We had to name as many ways to cook an egg.
Oh, yeah. That's what we were playing for Valentine's Day.
We
Yeah.
would have had a
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
I don't even.
I don't know a
remember-
lot,
I don't know.
honestly.
all
You know
of-
more than the average person.
I guess.
Because
yeah.
yeah.
Since you were in culinary stuff for a little bit.
If
Yeah.
y'all went over all 100,
I don't think we
ways.
went over 100 ways.
No,
No,
but
we'll just look it up
yeah.
just to see.
be
I'm
like,
kind of curious.
I'm Fabi. Boil it and fry it.
Okay, let's skip a few of these here. The Spanish national anthem has no official lyric.
Oh, so is it just
It's
instrumental?
just music.
I feel like they
Oh.
would just dance
Cool.
to the national anthem.
Yeah, the Marcha Real is one of only 4 national anthems in the world, including those of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Govina.
I don't know.
Yeah, Kosovo.
I'm so sorry we butchered that.
Yeah, Kosovo and San Marino. They all
Oh.
have no official lyrics.
Hmm.
Okay, wow. The Japanese word kuchi zamishi is the act of eating when you're not hungry because your mouth is lonely. Bored eating. We're all guilty of that.
I remember hearing that fact.
For our Hmong peeps that are listening, that's when you like Yo, or like you eat it. I forgot. That's what my dad said. I might be saying that wrong. Because my dad used to always be like bored and he'd be like, and I'm like, huh? So I always like was raised with like thinking like that's to snack on or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Let's see. Google Images was literally created after Jennifer Lopez wore that infamous dress at the 2000 Grammys.
Is it her green
Is
one?
that the green one?
Yes, the green one.
I think she re-wore it a couple years ago.
I
Yeah.
think she did. Yeah.
Yes. Apparently, so many people were searching for her outfit that the search engine added an imagine function.
Wow.
I don't know if that's supposed to say imagine or image, but yeah.
Maybe image.
Yeah, so
Oh.
because of that dress, yes.
Wow.
Google Images was created.
But then again, Google's not that old either, so
No. I'm older than Google.
Google is I think
I think so.
I think
Yeah.
it's a year
Then
old. You're younger
Nin-
than me.
90s?
I think it's 98.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
It's like, I
only
think we're
created
all
in the
older
90s.
than. I think we're all older than Google.
I think it's 98.
I think kids born in 2000s are are still babies.
Matthew.
Yeah.
They're like, I was born in 2000. I'm like,
When I hear 18, I'm like, oh, you're so young. Or even
like
21.
imagine how me and Shell feel.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a fruit that tastes like chocolate pudding.
Oh, I heard about that. I just don't know what it's called.
It's a fruit native to Central and South America called the black sapote.
Yeah, I gotta try that.
It tastes like chocolate and sweet custard.
Oh, Mike might like that.
I don't know about the custard part. I don't know if Michael likes
Just
custard.
don't tell him it's a custard. It's fine.
just say pudding.
Yeah, just say
Say
pudding.
pudding.
Chocolate pudding.
I love you, Mike.
Here's something that I was pleasantly surprised. Queen Elizabeth II was a trained mechanic.
That is so
Yes.
boss.
I think
vibes.
from the war.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Like the whole. I think
I
World
wouldn't be
War II.
surprised. Yeah, it's during the
riveting.
wartime.
It says here when she was 16, the Queen joined the British Employment Agency at the Labor Exchange and learned the basics of truck repair. Apparently, she can repair tires and engines.
That is so cool to do in her time too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty cool.
I can't even do that now.
So, let's see. Did y'all know the Easter Island heads have bodies?
Yes.
Yes.
So I saw this. I don't know if this video is real
What's the
or not,
Easter
but
Island?
people.
I gotta look.
It's
at it
those
to
big
see.
stone heads.
The dum one.
Yes.
Gum.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? And brownie points for those that knew. Okay, if you knew what it is, comment below.
Oh my God. Yes.
The only way that she can
Yes.
just figure out what they are.
And so they have bodies, like full into the ground bodies. And so they think that there's a theory out there that the pyramids are just the tippy top of big poles that are in the ground that have been resurfaced in
After
our
all.
time. Yeah, in
Yeah.
our time. It's been resurfaced. Because they say that in the pyramids, it keeps going deeper and deeper, but then we can't go deeper because the land's in the way. Because, like, the sand is in the pyramids.
Oh.
And so they're saying that Easter Island, since there's so many since it's, like, buried underground, they think that that's the same with the pyramids. and also myths going around. Like in the Bible, they talk about, I think, Nephilims, which are like giants.
Yeah, people think it's giants. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's other landmarks that there's like it looks like a hill, but it's not a hill. It's actually like a big giant tree stump that's been cut.
Oh,
and it's
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
tree stumps. And so they think that at one point they were giants. And so like Easter Island and the pyramids were actually just like big giant landmarks
Wow.
that were made from them. And they're just deep under the ground kind of thing. That's a whole like theory on that.
That's kind of like creepy and kind of cool.
Because they say that each other in every other like culture they talk about something about big giants kind of thing, kind of like mermaids, how they all talk about different types of mermaids.
Do you know that in the Hmong myths there are giants too?
Yeah, see? And so they're kind of like, how do all these people at the time who didn't know each other existed
Talk
have
about
the same thing kind of thing? And so that's why I'm like, see, I think mermaids are real. Okay.
Well, of course.
Pegasus. Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
really
it's
obsessed.
like, I
with
think
Pegasus.
mermaids are real. So, or like a type of mermaid or something that looks like a mermaid. I think it's real.
Maybe they look like what is it? Is it a mammoth or no? It's you know what I'm talking about. What do you think it is? A mermaid that has like flubber and
Manatee?
is it manatees?
Yeah. Because they have like a fin like mermaids.
Who knows? Maybe the people that encountered them in the past, like it is a manatee, and somehow maybe they used to be able to like cry out and it sounds like singing or something.
Like I said,
And then
I
this
don't know.
come close, it's just like a family. Sorry.
But yeah,
Cool.
anyways, keep going.
Wow. That's a cool theory.
Yeah.
Let's see. Humans are the only animals that blush. Apparently, we're the only animals that experience embarrassment, and that's because we understand complex emotion. So,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, so empathy.
Um,
Understanding.
complex, yeah, just understanding complex emotions, because animals don't realize if they're being embarrassing or they did something embarrassing.
Okay.
They kind of
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Eh.
So yeah, we're the only animals that blush. Okay, and then let's see. An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain. This could be why the birds often run in circles when trying,
Oh my god.
when trying to
Sorry.
escape predators despite their fast running speed.
Oh, that's kind of sad the way they were created then.
Yeah. I kind of laughed whenever I read that. I was like, oh my God. You can't hum if you hold your nose.
Correct.
yes.
You try. Oh, because of
I'm waiting
the.
for Anna to try it.
Because when you hum, it comes out of your nose.
Mm-hmm. And then you hold your nose.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I have to try.
Oh, that's so funny. Let's see.
We can do a few more.
Yeah, just a few more. Pigs can't look up into the sky.
That was going on TikTok, and you know some girl was like, I read that pigs can't look at the sky. Have you seen that one?
Yes, I've seen that.
And then they're like, can someone get a pig and like point them up to the sky so they can see the clouds or the sky? And then like there's people that actually did show their pigs the sky, but they didn't want to. They're all crying like, or I forgot how they cry, but they're like, squealing. Like, yeah,
like that.
they were like, right? And then you know what someone did, which was so messed up. They stitched that video and they took a cop and he was playing it on a trick too. And they took the cop and he was they're like, can you show the pig right to the sky? And then they're carrying him and they lift him up and then they have a picture of a sky. I'm like, that's so messed up, y'all. That's so wrong.
And stupid. I guess the reason why, because the anatomy of their spine and neck muscles limits their movement and restricts their head from being able to look upwards
So they just like they can only see.
They
Yep,
all go
side
side
to
to
side.
side.
and rooting the
Wow.
ground. That's it.
Oh.
In the course of an average lifetime, while sleeping, you could eat around 70 types of
Don't
insects.
say that. Don't say that.
And 10 spiders.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Sleep with their mouth open,
Yeah.
like mouth breathers.
I heard. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. You could tape you could do the mouth tape thing, and it
Yes.
helps with apnea and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try that. What?
That reminds me. I was on Facebook Reels. You know that one couple, the one African American couple who she's always doing random ass shit, and then her
Yes.
husband's all like,
Yeah.
she sleeps like that. I saw that she put tape on her mouth
mouth.
because I was like, what in the world is that for? But now you're saying it, it's all clicking.
Yeah, they say that if you
And I'm like,
some
oh.
people say they use it to help with sleep apnea, and then they said that it does help with your breath too. But then a lot of people were like freaking out, saying, "What if you suffocate?" And then the people that actually use the mouth tape were like, I'm sure you would take the tape off if you were
Yeah.
uncomfortable,
Yeah,
because it's not like permanent."
It's your body's natural reaction to want to breathe.
Yeah, so I kind of want to try it out just to see. Kind of want to put it on mic and try too.
I don't know. I don't know if he's a nose breather.
No, he's not.
I think
Child's
like,
not a nose breather.
I had to tell him. I think
Yeah.
it's just
He's a mouth
boys or
breather.
something. Because I'm like, can you breathe through your nose? And he goes, I can't breathe through my mouth. Like that. And
I
I'm
think
like,
he just has to train like his nose, because I've been trying to sleep with my mouth closed, and so I think the more I did it, the more like my nose learned to like breathe a little better with my mouth closed.
yeah.
And so he just needs to learn how to breathe like slowly instead of going
Yes,
inhaling,
it's
exhaling. really
better.
fast.
It's a better way of breathing.
Yeah.
Aren't we? Isn't it? Didn't they say like we're supposed to breathe through our nose anyway?
Yes.
Anyway, okay, sorry.
But yeah.
I wanted to
Oh,
try
no,
that.
yeah, I would have to try that
Try
with
it
Chow
out.
too, because
Try the mouth tape.
Chow and Liam are big mouth breathers.
I don't know how they'll feel about the tape, but I want to try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liam and his it's like wide open.
Yeah, he's exactly like his
You're a
dad.
big baby.
And he's always slept with his mouth open.
That's
Not
true.
that I remember.
Yeah. Everyone's tongue print is different,
Yeah.
like your fingerprints.
That's cool.
And also, did you know that how some criminals like to like burn their fingerprint off or whatever,
Yeah.
and try to cut it up, whatever, but eventually it comes back because your skin grows.
you wrote that of him?
Oh.
Mano, Pablo. Remember he like tried to do something with like light his thumb or something?
Yes.
Because it's like the trick he does.
Yes.
Mano, Pablo. Bonus points too if you know what that's from. Comment below.
Here's one that I thought was really weird and why it's even on here. Harry Styles has 4 nipples.
He must be the one that a lot of people say like they have like an extra nipple and stuff.
Yeah, he has 4 nipples. It's a
I thought they also said like
But it's not.
one of the Jonas Brothers also has like another like a third nipple.
Wait, but okay, like just
Doesn't know?
curious though, where would it be?
It could
Right
be like
under it, or
maybe like I don't know.
All
what
I
I mean?
think of
Yeah.
is Diary of a Wimpy Kid with the secret freckle.
Oh,
That's all I think of. It's like some kind of like.
what is it? Want to
It's
see
just
my
Okay,
freckle?
when you say nipple, are you saying like the areola and the nipple, or are you talking about
think-
just
I think
a
just the
random,
It's just
like,
like
nipple.
a nipple.
like a big skin tag?
No, it's actually like
I think doctors will say it's a nipple.
I
and
think
not
it's
a
like an
skin
actual
tag.
nipple. Yeah, not a skin tag.
I mean, I know that I've heard there's a bunch of people who have like a third nipple.
you know what it makes me think of is
I'm
like
gonna have to look this up.
those make me think of like pigs.
I think
and, like,
it's one of the Jonas Brothers
in there and
that has
dogs
it,
how they have
or was
like,
it Harry Styles?
like a
udders.
functioning nipple? Like,
I don't think
mean,
it
not
is.
a functioning nipple, but I mean, like, you know what I mean, like an
You
actual
can feel it.
nipple.
like
Yeah, that
sticking
has
out. I
like
think
I don't know.
that has like an indent in the middle, like an actual nipple, or is it actual just like extra like,
Like
skin
skin
tag,
tag.
like a huge skin tag,
I don't know. You'll have to look it up.
and therefore they're gonna call it a nipple.
we're gonna have
Well,
to
they
figure it out.
call it a nipple because apparently the condition is common and it's called polythalia.
Wow.
I
So
think there was a girl. I don't know, some lady that had like a third boob and like it had a nipple on it. But it looked like she did have three boobs in the same spot.
Oh, like Futurama?
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know. Okay. Well, let's see. People used to say prunes instead of cheese when getting their pictures taken.
But with that, because they don't smile though, right?
Yeah, listen, yeah. In the 1840s, a cheesy grin was seen as childish. So a London photographer told people to say prunes to keep their mouths tight. So
I
now,
was thinking of dental hygiene. Too,
oh yeah, that too. Say what?
Did you try it out just now? Let me see. Try it. What did you say? Prunes.
She tried it. Oh,
You probably couldn't hear me. I
Oh,
wasn't by
man.
the mic.
I heard you a little bit. Oh, we're gonna see it on the video later.
probably. Well,
Oh my god.
We'll look at it.
They're crying now.
So now
tried
you know why. Yeah, now you know why people never smiled in old photos.
It was legit like in Spirited Away. You know how Kamaji and Sin are talking, and then the two rats and the bird are doing their own stupid thing.
Yeah.
That's literally what it was.
When we were talking, they're doing their own.
I didn't know she was watching me. I thought she was listening to y'all.
So, what did you do? Like, prune.
She goes prunes.
That is so mommy.
You like automatically frowned.
Yeah.
Prunes.
Oh, making my back hurt. My stomach hurt.
Wow.
Oh, anyway, that's I think that's a good one to end it with, since we're being all goofy about it.
Prunes.
Yes, prunes.
I think it's just like prunes, and then that's it.
But if you think about it, if your kids do it, they'd be like prunes, like that, with their mouth all
It could have just
puckered.
been like
Prunes.
prunes.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so that's why people back in the day never smiled, because they would say prunes. And let me share this last one. It's so funny. The blob of toothpaste on a toothbrush has a name. It's called a nurdle.
What kind of word?
Like a turtle?
Yeah, but a nurdle.
I don't know why I find that so funny.
That's
'Cause
what I said.
I'm thinking of like that thing being the head of a turtle. Like can't go back inside of it.
Oh my god.
That's why I'm laughing.
Phallic a little bit.
Yeah, that was a little phallic.
Imagine being a turtle like that. Can you put it back in? No, I can't.
Oh my god, no! The fact that you went. Oh my god.
What would you do then if your turtle can't do it anymore?
Nurdle.
Sorry, that's why I was laughing.
Well, it's spelled Nurdle. So, anyways, that wraps up our best random facts. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. Again, if you guys have any trivial facts that you would like to share, comment down below, and we will have a read and be amazed as well. But yeah, does anybody like trivia games? Because we like playing trivia games.
Yeah.
Stuff like this. So
We're not very smart, but
yeah. So
Make the
it's it's always fun to learn new things, especially when they have like no use. So my husband Chow, he's very good at trivial facts. So it's always interesting when he randomly spouts it out to me. So but yeah. So this is the end of episode 19 for trivial random facts. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.